All right, here we are. We are late. We had to move it an hour later, but actually, technically, we're early because this would be 8 a.m. in California, but we're not in California. We're in New York, and it's 11:02. Slept in a little bit. Anyway,
But we showered, we're up and we're ready to leave. As soon as we're podcasted, we're gonna go out on the town, literally.
out on the town. Well, last week, Jackie wasn't feeling so good, but this week, I think all the change in weather and change in environment has messed up my sinuses, but it's okay. I have some nasal spray and I think I can breathe.
I
So,
feel amazing though now. I'm back up and popped up and
and you look amazing and look at that shine. Shiny little cheeks.
well, it's that fancy bed behind us in the hotel room.
It is fancy. Good morning, Crystal. It's almost afternoon here
Good
on the East
morning.
Coast. Crazy. Yeah, so here we are. We are live. Yep, we're on. So we thought we would do this one and talk about
Thank you, Crystal.
traveling together, adventures and lessons. Today will definitely be an adventure because it'll be the first time that we're getting on the subway. We took cabs the other day.
Cabs are here.
Cabs here. Yeah, but today we're gonna do the subway. Anyway, here we go. So first question: discovering each other on the road. Well, we're not really on the road. We flew here. But anyway, what does traveling together reveal about our spouse that you might not notice in everyday life?
Whoa.
Whoa.
Because we're together 24 hours a day. Well, for us anyway, we're all here together, but
What's the
I
difference?
mean, there's no separation that you are so, for me, my answer would be you roll with the punches so well. Like, I know you weren't feeling great yesterday, you rolled with it to make sure I had the best birthday possible. And I don't know, you're really good with the ebbs and flows of the day. Nothing phases you too much.
Um, yeah, I'm trying to think of what do I notice about you when we travel that I don't normally notice in everyday life. And that your first comment made it easier because like we're together every day anyway. So it's not like it doesn't matter if we're in California, we're in New York, we could be in Australia, Russia, wherever. It doesn't matter. Um,
I'd say you're
but,
really, I'll give you another one.
oh, go ahead.
You're
You're
really
helping me
nice.
out here.
You're really nice to service people. Like, I mean, we all are and we all should be, but I especially notice it more out of town because, we're taking cabs more, or we're taking cabs. We don't take any cabs at home. We're eating out more, and at places we've never met these people. It's not just a familiar, hey, Tomas, how's it going? It's hey, how's your day today? And where are you from and stuff like that. So you're really nice to service people, and
Thanks. I try to be
people in the
nice.
service industry. I don't even know the correct term for that. That doesn't sound nice.
I
Service
try to be
people.
nice to everybody because I treat everybody the way I want to be treated.
Yeah, you
Nice.
should.
Nice. Um, man, I'm gonna have to think about that a little bit more, but like traveling together reveal about your spouse that you might not notice in everyday life. I mean, you're pretty versatile too. Like, I remember, and this isn't this trip in particular, and it really stressed us out. But we were taking the kids on a Disney cruise years ago, and we were late for our flight. We missed our flight to Florida to leave out of the port, and we're like, oh my God. Because had we not been able to get into the port and get on the boat, like we would have missed the cruise altogether. And we missed the flight by like minutes. It was minutes. But like immediately you and I went into our mode where it's like, okay, what do we got to do? We went right to the counter, got a new flight, made sure we got in before we got to the boat. We just did like all the preparation. So I think, we kind of go into that mode where we're just gonna like take care of business and
Yeah.
whatever needs to be done. I mean, this has been a super easy trip. Get on the plane, get off the plane, get to the hotel, cruise around town. And we are walking a lot. We are walking. Yesterday we walked 6 miles. The day before, I think we walked 5 miles. We're averaging like 15, 16,000 steps. It's no wonder people in New York are not as overweight as in LA because everybody here is either running, walking, or biking
Yeah,
everywhere. But man, I don't know if you guys can hear the noise, but it's loud here 24 hours a day. It is just constant.
it is.
Anyway, well, I think we exhausted the revealing each other about our spouse.
Some of the best memories come from things that don't go as planned. What's a travel moment that turned into an unexpected lesson for you for our marriage?
Well, I guess that one that I just, I mean, uh, yeah, that last one, it was just, we just didn't give up. We weren't gonna like, oh my gosh, vacation's over, figured it out, got on the plane, got to the boat, no problem. Um, we've done a lot of road trips, and sometimes your co-pilot directions are not exactly the greatest. If Jackie says go right, always go left.
And if I say
Just
north, I don't know what that means.
she
I
has no
just,
idea.
I just
Um,
making that up.
so we've had some times where we've gotten lost, where we've gone like way out of our way. I remember one time we drove like maybe 20 to 30 minutes the wrong way and had to turn around and double back. Um, I don't know, just like sometimes and like um yesterday, like we were just walking around and actually we were walking down Fifth Avenue and we didn't even realize that we had just run into St. Patrick's Cathedral.
That was what I was gonna say. That's so funny that you said that.
Took it away from you. Um
Yes, Crystal, we could write a book about everybody. They won't tell us how many miles anything is. They actually say we don't go by miles. We go by blocks out here. And I'm like, but I don't know what that means. A block is subjective, or a block is different lengths per, they don't care.
yeah.
And they say everything's 4 or 5 minutes. No, it's not. I don't walk like I'm a little slow, but like 5 minutes to them is like
Yeah.
15.
Right.
Like,
Everything is like almost double the amount of time because we walk much slower than everybody else.
by the way, our backs are not to each other. We are sharing a chair in this hotel room
Very
with
fun.
this funny bed behind us. Yeah, but we wanted to go see the bowl. We wanted to go into the stock market district, and and yes, exactly. I'm not Lewis and Clark. And we went to go to the stock market district. We had to see the bowl. We were exhausted. We had like no more steps left in us. And we were like, let's head over there and let's just go do that. And I turned around and we were looking at this gorgeous cathedral and I'm like, oh, that's St. Patrick's Cathedral. And I had kind of written that off.
Wait, hold
We
on.
were back to advent.
I
Yeah.
know, but you're confusing days.
No, I'm not.
Because the day that we did Wall Street and saw the bowl
Yes.
was the day before. Yesterday was Patrick's Cathedral.
No.
Fifth Avenue and Wall Street are not even close.
Yeah, it was the same day.
No, it wasn't. See, this is what I'm talking about when it comes to directions. But yes, no, and Fifth Avenue, we were shopping and hitting all the stores, and we must have double backed like five
You're
times.
right about that.
I'm just like, can't we stay on one side and go as far as we can and then go to the other side and come back? Anyway, we went all the way down and we got to a point where we're like, okay, there's nothing really left. So then we crossed the street, we got on the other side of the street, and then we're walking, and you're like, look, it's a church. Oh, it's St. Patrick's Cathedral. So we went in.
And I had kind of written that off because we went to go to Our Lady of Pompeii. I know that was another day.
That was the
I know.
first
We
day.
went to Our Lady of Pompeii, which is the church my parents were married in 1962. So we wanted to check that out. And we actually went to mass there. So we took a cab there because it was pretty far. And it was really, really cool. It's a beautiful cathedral. It's compared to some cathedrals in Italy. So we got to take pictures of it, to have mass there, walk around. So I kind of wrote off in my head, if we don't see St. Patrick's, that's okay, because the priority was, the history of my parents. And um, lo and behold, we came upon St. Patrick's Cathedral, which is actually where my mom had her high school graduation ceremony. So that was very cool. But wow, what an experience. Like I cried, like, uh,
You did. You
yeah.
did. But it was when we're talking about the unexpected moments, like we thought we wanted to go, we didn't really know where it was yet. We didn't track it on the map. and we just happened upon it. And if we hadn't have, doubled back a couple times, we probably would have missed it altogether.
So you're
Uh,
welcome for
but
doubling back so much.
well, we didn't miss Tiffany, so good for you.
And the
Um,
Skim store, 3 stories, had to go see that.
and the Gucci store. Thought about our puppy when we went to, I thought about our puppy when we went to Gucci. And the Louis Vuitton building, that was pretty intense. That was pretty cool. Hey, Rick. Rick is traveling right now, too. Rick is probably at another trade show.
I saw Gucci loafers and thought of Rick yesterday.
We did. We did actually think of Rick. So yeah, there's lots of unexpected moments. When we've been on road trips, and we just kind of notice something off to the, we'll just stop. What was the place in Yermo that that famous? It's like the most famous, not truck stop, but gas station, biggest gas station.
Oh, what's that place called with the big froyo thing?
Yeah. Now I can't remember. Maddie, what's it called? Maddie said, "Did you go to the actual
Eddie World.
Eddie World?" Yeah.
Oh, no, we did not go to the actual Louis Vuitton store. And yes, smart ass, I know that the big suitcase isn't actually the store. So the big suitcase that I posted the picture of me, it's like a building. We didn't go in Louis Vuitton. I was like kind of Gucci and Tiffany focused this
Eddie's
trip.
World.
But yeah, so that's some trivia. That picture I posted last night of the Louis Vuitton, the giant travel bag, their suitcase, um, on the entire building, which is so amazing. The silver details have the Louis Vuitton font across the top. It looks just like one of their pieces. It's incredible, all the details. It's actually just covering scaffolding for a building that they are building. It's going to either be a hotel, is the rumor, or a mega store, maybe both. And the actual Louis Vuitton is across the street. So it's
And
just
yes,
interesting.
we walked by. We didn't go in.
You
Didn't go in?
said you offered, but I didn't.
Yeah, you didn't want to.
It's hard to go by some of these go in some of these stores that we have at home. Like a lot of it's like not a huge,
It's a
like
little different out here, though.
it's different. Like the Abercrombie out here. Whoo, Maddie, we got to this Abercrombie out here. It is a different store than what we have at
You and
home.
Madison are not coming back to New York
Yeah.
together.
And
No way. No, no way. No way. Tracy, fair. Absolutely fair. The Louis Vuitton pop-up in New York City is way too cool. I call it cover up with style. Yeah. It's pretty, like, I was pretty blown away. And I don't get like, oh my gosh, but that was pretty cool.
yeah, the Tiffany store was pretty amazing. Like multi-levels. It's where Sweet Home Alabama was filmed. Like, oh,
A huge Disney store. Did we see a
there's a
Disney store?
Disney store right down the street on Times Square.
Mm,
In Times Square, but we just went to Disneyland on Friday, so I'm good.
yeah.
I
But
feel
on
like
Fifth, I don't think there's one on Fifth Avenue.
I didn't see one there.
But yeah, we saw the big
And we
Disney.
exhausted Fifth Avenue pretty well. Anyway, I think we've
Okay.
um
We're
yeah,
just exhausted.
we were tired.
Go ahead.
So when one of us wants adventure and the other wants comfort, how do we find balance when we plan our trips?
So we typically have a rule. Typically, I say, if we go on a longer vacation, and okay, longer, like anything more than like a weekend. So like this one, we left on Sunday, we come back Friday. It's technically what, 6 days. Usually we try to balance a busy day with a more restful day, and then a busy day, and then a more restful day. We got here on Sunday, and immediately after getting off the plane, checking in the hotel, we literally just said, "Okay, let's go walk."
At like
And
10 o'clock.
yeah, and we went and walked for, I don't know, a couple hours at least. And we walked all the way down to Times Square and past it and hung out for a while, watched some of the performers. And so anyway, so like as soon as we got here, we were going. Woke up the next day, and that's when we went to Our Lady of Pompeii, and we went into Greenwich Village, and we had pizza, and we walked Battery Park, and we were trying to find the ferry to go to the Statue of Liberty, and we missed it by about an hour. And so that was a pretty busy day. And then yesterday we got up, we walked down to Fifth Avenue, we walked Fifth Avenue a ton. Oh, we had breakfast at the singing place. Um,
Ellen's.
Ellen's Stardust
Yep.
Cafe. And then and we were going and going and going, and we had the play last night, which Dog Day Afternoon, pretty good play. Mm. Um, things I didn't like, things whatever. And then today we are trying to decide where we're gonna go, Brooklyn or the Bronx, and then tomorrow we'll probably do the other. So anyway, we've pretty much broken our rule. We have not had a restful day. What does a restful day mean? Like kind of just like hanging out, go to breakfast, hang out, relax in the room. But like there's no resting in the room here because it's loud and there's a lot going on
And this is our bed. That's our headboard. This room is white.
Yeah.
And I don't even know what that silk.
So anyway,
Hyatt, and I thought I was safe to just book it. And no, it's kind of weird, but it's okay.
but that's how we tend to do it. But even this morning, um, we woke up relatively early, New York time. I think we were up at like 7. And then before we know it, it's almost 10.
I know.
So we must have fallen back asleep.
But like
It's kind of cozy.
That's a better plan for when we go to like if we're in like Cabo or Hawaii or somewhere tropical, we'll spend one day by the pool at the resort and not even leave, right? Just enjoy the resort. And then the other day to go explore. That's an easier thing when you've got kind of a, that kind of hotel that you're staying in.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is like, if I go to a resort, I just want to stay at the resort. I don't really want to go. I typically don't like to get out and adventure. Like if we're going to a resort, I just like to stay there.
You
But
didn't have fun riding that camel?
I did. No, I will never ride a camel ever. Camels are out. Never riding a camel again. But anyway, we're here. There's lots to see. You could literally walk up and down every street and never get all of it. And we haven't even really left New York City. So, yeah. Slowing down together. How does getting away from the routines of everyday life help you reconnect as a couple? Yeah, it just this is all fun. This is all like for our enjoyment and pleasure. Where and not I should that maybe that sounded bad because when we're home, we do all the things we love to do and we enjoy our jobs and our career and our business and our volunteering. But this is just for an example. Like I am usually on social media, you know, on and off throughout the entire day. I've barely been on it at all. I'm usually like preparing posts for the next day or for the week on Sunday night, and I didn't really do that. So I'm just putting up one at a time. Um, so that's kind of slowed down a little bit. You know, we spent a couple hours just watching Sopranos last night, late, because 12 o'clock here is 9 o'clock at home, and it still hasn't adjusted. So we're just laying, watching, and when we go to breakfast or lunch, like we're in dinner last night, we're in no hurry to like get up and go. Like, okay, now we got to go here, then now we got to go there. It's just go when we want to go and get up when we're done. So, yeah, I think just getting away from our routine of everyday life, just it's almost like a mini disconnect for a little bit. Although I get phone calls and texts and stuff along the way.
But we're still staying up on stuff, just not the same level. And then we don't have to wake up in the morning and take the dog out and the puppy.
But here's the problem. Can we talk about the puppy? Maddie's probably still watching. Maddie is not a good dog sitter because now our dog may not be crate trained when we get home. So we have to start that process over again a little bit. The dog has been sleeping in our bed. Now the dog's going to want to sleep in our bed. It's not a good thing. Not a good thing. I mean, maybe Maddie did what you wanted her to do.
No, I was proud of us for having her well trained, and she's just cuddly. No, she can be cuddly in the morning.
She is cuddling in the morning.
Anyway, looking back on the trips we've taken together, what life or marriage lessons have come from those shared adventures?
Maddie says it's fine. She's happy. That's what people say about you. It's fine. She's happy.
That's what Maddie
Just let her get what she wants.
Let it happen.
Looking back on the trips we've taken together, what life or marriage lessons have come from those shared adventures? Um, life is short and enjoy every moment. Like,
Yeah, take
that's,
the trip. Like we
yeah.
were stressed about this. I was actually I had to use my inhaler. Like I was so anxious and weird about going. I'm like, no, maybe we shouldn't. We shouldn't. It's too much of a trip, and it's fine.
Mm-hmm. We're good.
Fine.
We're, yeah, we're pretty excited. We're pretty excited about being here.
Mr. Starachi.
My wife Keely started shaking with excitement when she saw the Louis Vuitton building, constant allergic reaction for me. Yeah, that's kind of what it does for me too.
God bless her.
Yeah. Um, it's pretty cool though. It's really fun to see. Like, you know, as far as shopping goes, like I can kind of walk by or walk in every store because I have zero interest in buying anything. The problem is our wives walk in and they think, what can we buy today?
That's always true.
Yes, it is.
This is okay, and everybody is perfectly nice and welcoming except for one. Was it
Oh,
Dior
no, no, not Dior. It was,
Prada? It was Dior or Prada? Because we didn't go Miu Miu.
I think it was Prada.
Prada, it was. They were so full of themselves and snotty that I was like, you're not even that great.
Was it Prada?
Yeah, it was Prada for sure.
Okay. Anyway, some of them are a little bit stuffy, but I will say when we walked into Gucci, all the guys were super nice.
We made friends.
We made friends. We talked all about everything. Keely asked if Jackie got another bag. Nope. No new bag. I think we have a collection ready.
We came close at Gucci, but
Kind of close.
there is a new one out that has like a really cool coating on it on the bag that I've been loving, brand new. And the guy said it was new, so that means nobody else had it, which is like always the appeal for me. But in the end, we settled with a different gift, and I love it so 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 much.
Yay.
So that was that.
That was that. I don't understand like how if you have a good purse, why do you need more than one?
Because there are other good purses out there that need homes. You have to rescue them.
I have a good pair of shoes. Why do I need another good pair of shoes? I'm just not.
Do you just have one pair of shoes, or do you have shoes stock?
Gucci
Gucci's
is my
my
favorite.
favorite.
Maddie, don't say you settled.
I'm saying I
Okay, I have more than one pair of shoes, but like, but how many would I buy?
Keely, this Gucci store had several levels and it was incredible. You walked in
Six
and there's a
levels.
brand new pashmina with like fur on it in the front.
We have to be able to switch it up. Crystal, don't enable her.
That's right. There's
Don't enable
casual,
her
there's dressy, there's browns, blacks. You don't mix.
because we need lots of bags and shoes.
Thank you,
I'm,
ladies.
listen,
Thank you.
wait, this turned in from talking about vacations and getting away to like shopping.
And we like the purses with dust bags. Yes, let's go.
No, no. Anyway, um, back to the question. Looking back on the trips you've taken together, what life or marriage lessons have you come from those shared adventures? Don't go in Louis Vuitton. Don't go in Gucci. No.
I'll
Yeah,
go to the Bronx Zoo. We have so many lessons is be patient, enjoy the moment. That's it. Enjoy the moment.
there you go. Enjoy the moment. Be patient. Yeah, be patient because like we don't know all the ins and outs of
And
getting around
cultures
here.
are different, right? Like certain states that we've been to, they don't move fast
Yeah.
at all. And so you have to be, things.
Maddie says don't go up the Oregon Trail. Well, it wasn't really the Oregon Trail, it's just the road to the house in Grants Pass. Don't go up that road, especially when it's raining. You tend to slip almost into the
The good news is we
ditch.
had snacks and we took care of you, Maddie.
Snacks always do.
Yeah.
All right, well,
We're
yeah.
gonna go have breakfast. Brunch.
We're gonna have breakfast at 11:30. Yeah, but anyway, overall traveling is not something that we do more than a few times a year, really. I mean, traveling, like weekend trips. I don't even count it like a weekend trip, like traveling, but I guess it is. Um, I would say we take a couple weekend trips a year, maybe one or two bigger trips like this one. Um, but yeah, I think that we're enjoying this trip. We're having fun. We love traveling together. It's so easy. It's so easy. We're you don't have a lot of, needs. Like we grab a snack at the airport, get on the plane. Usually we try to sleep. I watch 2 movies on the way here. Super chill, super easy.
Yeah,
It's
we're easy
never,
travelers. We did bring a pharmacy with us, but
well, I mean, that's just like daily medication and
vitamins and
vitamins
supplements.
and
Yeah.
supplements and salt for water stuff. So the Fire Stick, the iPad. Anyway, yeah,
We're easy.
yeah.
It's like
And
camping.
this is a little smaller room than we're used to, but for me, it's not really a big deal because we're just sleeping here and then we're
You like the
leaving.
water pressure?
No, the shower is like barely not cold. It's not hot at all, and the pressure is not
Do better,
crazy.
Hyatt.
Oh well, it's whatever. I'm clean. I smell good. You look good. You're shiny.
Life is good.
Glowing.
Life is good.
Glowing. Life is great. Life is great. Okay, well, we're gonna go do some more exploring and maybe post some more pictures. Thanks for watching, guys.
Yeah, thanks for watching. That was fun.
And we will let you know how the day goes. So, all right, well, we'll see you when we get back, and we'll be back next Wednesday again. Mwah. And new topic. All right, guys, drop some comments, like, share, and comment. Go to Master Motivation Podcast and subscribe on YouTube. Bye.